excellence, and we will continue on our journey for justice for John O'Keefe and for Karen Reed.
Tick, tick, boom. Boys, go baby, we bringing out toys. Boys, chopper be singing, should be on the voice. Bang, bang, we gon' ride out. Gang, gang, we don't die out. Want it like this, ain't no timeouts. Tell me who really gon' find out.
We be disturbing the peace, working, we serving the streets.
Karen Reed has supporters who've shown up in large numbers.
Tick, tick, boom.
Hard body, and not scaring nobody. You make me resort to wildin'. You must be blind by the diamonds. I didn't want it to be this way, but y'all won't need to try this, so it's no way around it. You the loudest one, it's going quiet. We be disturbing the peace, working, we serving the streets. About to go ahead, going beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep.
This is the first time I think I've ever seen this. An outpouring of support for someone accused of murdering a Boston police officer. Unbelievable situation. Never seen anything like it.
Tick, tick, boom.
You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me? You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me? You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me? You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me?
We be disturbing the peace, working, we serving the streets. About to go ahead, going beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep. It's go, 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 go time.
Tick, tick, boom.
Hey, what's up, Turtle Riders? Listen up. How's everybody doing out there? All right, look it. I'll let everyone stream on in here. Important announcement to make here. So here's the deal. You might notice that I have like a blue screen behind me right now. Here. So I just moved into a new house, right? And I spent all day making sure the Wi-Fi is ready, right? Getting everything ready for the show. I couldn't find my charger. Then I got the charger and I was all set. I finally got everything going and we were good to go for this show. And then at around 8:30, right, I was setting it all up and my computer screen cracked. Like it's just not working now. I bought this computer 4 months ago when I got arrested. I had to get a new computer. 5 months ago, actually, I got arrested. It's been that long, 5 months. And so now I can't get on my computer. All right. And that sucks because when I stream, I use StreamYard and I can share shit. And so I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, okay, could I do the show without a computer? Because I didn't have time to go and borrow someone's computer or anything. Can I do the show without a computer? And I'm like trying to think all the things I need. And I'm like, well, I was going to talk about 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗂𝗏. And you really got to show the pictures of 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗏. You got to show the video. And then I had this whole thing on Lizzie Proctor that I haven't talked about. Lizzie Proctor is calling more people's workplaces. I shit you not. It's getting out of control what she's up to. It's because she's losing it. She's absolutely losing it. So I'm like, okay, I can't do that. And so what can I do? And I thought about it and I'm just like, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come on here and I'm going to talk to you guys for a little bit, but we're going to do all the shit. We're going to go live tomorrow night too. Live tomorrow night. I'm going to get my computer fixed and we're going to do the show the right way tomorrow night at night. Now, we'll go over all that. And that gives me a little more time to get my shit together and making sure that we have everything and we'll be good. Okay. So but here, what we're going to do, and I can't even read because I'm on my phone. I'm broadcasting off my phone right now. And I can't even get on my email to read Turtle Chats or Cash Apps because it's on my phone. I can't get on my computer. I'm fucked. So, real quick. So what I decided to do is I'm just going to briefly talk about, because everybody's asking about it, right? And I don't want to get into this much, but I'm just going to say it and I didn't want to say this, believe me, all right, is the post I made about Sean in the Gulf there. Okay, just briefly want to touch on it, all right? And then we're going to leave it at that. So the other night he had on his program this guy named Nick Fiorillo, and 1 million people contacted me about this guy. Nick Fiorillo is a certified lunatic. Like, if I could show you all, dude, he's the guy that sends crazy super chats and is saying like that, you know, that Brian Albert is working for 𝗬𝗏𝗍 or something, and he's suing Carl Dougal, Brian Albert, all this shit. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. The guy is a certifiable lunatic with money because he throws a lot of donuts our way, and he has a freaking he rented a plane for one of the Karen Reed hearings, and he flew, like, his website got truth, something like that, right? And I'm like, okay. And so like, this big Red's mama says, so what? It's a show. Okay. So I'm going to point out what a stupid comment that is right now. So it's a show, right? The problem is that this dude got on there and he started saying that I work for George Soros. Okay. That I'm working for George Soros. Now, sure, the guy's nuts. But the problem is this. The problem is that people trust Sean. Okay. And I trusted Sean. And so, like, with great power comes great responsibility, right? You can't have a platform like this. And like, people trust Sean because he's former DEA, right? And so you can't have people like that on your show and platform and then just like let them rant and be like, oh, wow, that's interesting. Tell us more about that. Because this is a serious thing we're doing, guys. This is a serious thing, right? Like, the Free Karen Reed movement is a legitimate movement, okay? It has legitimate purposes. It's working for a really good cause, and it's a legitimate conspiracy. Like, it's flat out a conspiracy. If you start allowing other people, nut jobs, to usurp this whole Free Karen Reed thing, it makes us all look retarded. It makes us all look like a bunch of nut jobs, and that's dangerous. You guys have no idea how many messages, like hundreds of messages I got in the last 48 hours from people saying, oh my God, did you see what happened on Sean the Gulf show? This is deeper than we thought. Oh my God. Like, how many posts in the Justice Group did we see about that? Like, oh my God, is this deeper than we thought? Like, wow, this is crazy. Is Turtleboy bought off by Soros? Like, okay, just ignore it. People are saying, okay, I get it. But the problem is that this is how disinformation spreads, okay? And with great power comes great responsibility, right? And Sean has a platform, and there's a certain amount of responsibility that should come along with that. And tonight, he had on another nut job by the name of Eldon something, okay? And he seems like a nice enough guy, but the dude messages me these long, all caps freaking messages about how he went to jail and it's all Kevin Reddington's fault, right? And all this shit, it's all Kevin Reddington's fault. And there's a big conspiracy to get him and blah, 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 blah. And he's just another guy. And I've seen this so many times since we started doing this, who see this perfectly legitimate thing we're doing with Karen Reed, okay? And decides that they're going to make it about them. Like, so many people are doing that. Like, oh, I can get Turtleboy to talk about my crazy shit too. No. We're just focusing on the Karen Reed story. Okay. I'm sorry if you had some shit. I don't know. I'm just being all caps. Right. And Eldon has gone to me. He's gone to Dave McGrath. He even went to Kevin Yellow Cottage Tales. And he was like, you're fucking crazy. And Kevin Yellow Cottage Tales will fucking have Grant Smetellis on. Right. And so it's just like, okay. And, you know, my issue with him was like, he has blocked me. And I'm like, what did I do wrong? Okay. And so I commented on there tonight, like, you're having these nut jobs on who are spreading disinformation and people trust you. And you don't text me back and whatever. Okay. I don't know what the problem is. And then, so that really set him off tonight. And I guess he went on a rant, okay, about how I apparently flipped in jail. Like, this is the new disinformation Sean is spreading, that he's not answering his phone calls from me because he believes that I somehow flipped in jail and he can't trust me anymore. That's literally what he said tonight, is that I have somehow, I guess, I mean, I by the way, I could have gotten out of jail whenever I wanted. just pled guilty to some shit, take whatever, okay? But it's just like, but I served the whole 60. I'm on the front lines doing this shit. And I don't appreciate being called a snitch. Like, I don't know, what does that mean? And tonight he said something to the effect of, oh, I can picture Buchanan and Proctor going up to him and saying, and Tully saying, oh yeah, just give us the goods on McDonough and we'll let you go. It's like, dude, Sean, you're not that important, okay? You're like, that's not, stop it. This is not Copland. This is reality, okay? Like, nobody came to me and said, give me the goods on McDonough. And no, stop it, okay? That is exactly what he said, okay? Yes, he did. He did suggest I flipped. He absolutely 1000% said that, okay? And it's insane. And it's just like, I can't trust guys that got out of prison. That's what he said tonight. I can't trust guys that got out of prison. So anyway, that's it. That's it. That's all I'm saying about it, okay? With great power comes great responsibility, okay? And Sean has a platform, and he's having on lunatics like Nick Fiorillo and Eldon whatever, and they're spreading disinformation, and it makes it seem like, okay, to the average person who looks at this now, they're like, okay, this guy says Karen Reed's is the victim of a conspiracy, and Nick Fiorillo is guilty, is a victim of a conspiracy, and Eldon whatever is guilty of a conspiracy, and these two guys are nuts. They're absolutely nuts. So people will just assume, well, the Karen Reed thing's probably bullshit too. It's all bullshit. That's what people are going to start to think. That's what people are going to start to think if we start aligning ourselves with lunatics. Lunatics. We cannot align ourselves with lunatics. I don't apologize for that. I cannot sit back here and just watch it happen. Like, I can't watch it happen anymore. Like, I'm just like, you have no idea the amount of messages I get from people. Okay? So, and it's just like all the predictions about, have you guys seen a single thing he said come true yet? Can you name one thing? Can anybody name one thing that's happened? I'm waiting on one thing. If you can give me one thing, like the wandless, like what are we doing here? Name one thing. One thing. So that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. I have nothing against Sean personally. I think he's a fine person. I'm sure he's a great guy. But the fact of the matter is that as far as the Karen Reed movement goes, is we cannot associate with lunatics like that and give them platforms, because it makes it seem like Karen Reed, like the type of people that believe, it makes it seem like QAnon, like we're fucking QAnon or some shit, you know? So that's it. That's it. So look at, so if you're just getting here, I'm on here right now because my computer broke at 8:30. It just broke. I moved into a new place, and I had got all the internet set up, was running around getting, you know, all this stuff. And then I was good, everything working. And then 8:30, my computer screen broke. So what we're doing, I can't do a show without a computer because I have to share videos. It's just not the same. I could be like, oh, I'm looking at a picture of Bukkake right now and he looks like a tool. Or, oh, I'm watching a video of Mello now and it's funny. But it's just not the same. So I can't do it. And I can't how am I going to check the cash apps? How am I going to check the freaking turtle chats? It's just too much. So tomorrow we're going to do the show and people like, I would have brought you my MacBook. There wasn't enough time. Like at 8:30 it happened, you know, 8:30. Is the screen black or cracked? It's black. Does that matter? Can any Mac people can fix it? If we can fix it right now, we could do a show, but I just have a black screen. So I took this thing and I like put it on the screen just at the top to hold the camera up because I don't know. I shouldn't have done it. And there's a little tiny crack on the screen now. And now the whole thing's black. Hold the power button. I did that. I'll try it one more time. I think that turns the computer off. It's a MacBook Pro. Okay, so I just turned it off. So the computer's off right now. And I've tried this already. Okay, and now it's just turned back on. You heard that whole thing? And people are saying, hold it till you see the apple. I don't see the screen. I don't know if you guys are getting this. The screen itself doesn't work. So there's not going to be an Apple if the screen doesn't work. It's not the computer's fine. The computer's turning on. I just heard, dun, like it's fine. It's functional. It's on. It's probably got all my applications up. Everything's working. I can't see it. I can't see it because the screen's black. It's just not working. So I don't know what the solution to this is. So I don't know. I can see if anybody's got any comments here. Okay. People like, you can use a flat screen TV as a PC monitor. It's not that, dude. You need access. I need access to all my files and shit. Like, it's not going to work. The screen's fine. The TV, I don't have a TV. I just moved in. I just got here. It's a new house. HDMI output to TV. No, there's no TV. Stop talking about the TV. Stop talking about the TV. Nope. If I see another fucking person talking about a fucking TV, I'm going to lose it. There's no fucking TV. Okay. There's no TV. There's no, like, I don't know. I've done the turn off, turn on thing. Just hold pictures. I thought about that. Just hold my fucking picture up, you know, like whatever. I'm going to run to Apple tomorrow. We'll get it fixed. We'll do the regular show where I talk about everything I was going to talk about at 9 o'clock tomorrow, but I can't do anything right now. It's just like, I can't just sit in front of a blue screen like this and riff. I could probably do that, but it's not a very entertaining show. Let's be honest. Right. But anyway, what I can do, I guess, is take questions for a few minutes. All right. Hold down Command and Control keys while you press the power button. Okay. I'll get that. Command and Control. Okay. One. Maybe this will work. Okay. All right. It's off. Your monitor is damaged. It won't work. That's what I'm saying. If the monitor is working. Okay. All right. Let's turn it back on one more time. George Soros broke the laptop. That's it. Kill you guys with the TV comments. All right. All right. Anyone have any questions or anything? Anybody have anything? Slow mode is on. Okay. I'm really sorry about this, guys. I know you guys were looking forward to the show. I was looking forward to the show too. Confirm the brightness is fine. Okay. I was hoping for an epic rant. What the fuck? I mean, I just don't feel like doing an epic rant. It's like, there's no reason to do that. Old me might've done that. I'm not doing that. I have nothing against Sean in the Gulf. I just, as somebody who values truth, it's just, I had to say something about, like, no more lunatics, you know, no more lunatics. Again, if he doesn't want to talk to me, that's fine. He doesn't have to talk to me. But the whole, like, Turtleboy might have flipped in jail. Okay, Turtleboy, I don't talk to people who just got out of jail. Like, what? Okay. You know. Okay, that's not going to work there. All right. People keep messaging me these things. Guys, this I don't think you guys are getting this. The screen is broken. I can touch all the control, whatever. The screen's broken. So you can't see if the screen is broken. Okay. Thoughts on Peter Murphy? I like Peter Murphy. I think he's a really nice guy. That's what I think of Peter Murphy. I think you should have more people on like Peter Murphy, but that's just me. All right. Anybody else? Does he want to talk face to face? He said he would, but I'm not flying to Florida to talk to Sean. Man, this is going fast. Great job on Law and Crime. That was another thing. I wanted to show the Law and Crime thing. Those idiots. Not idiots. The one guy was kind of an idiot, but I wanted to play that whole thing. And Lizzie Proctor is up to her old tricks. Like she's going after a freaking somebody on a school committee in Western Massachusetts. Like it's wild. You should see the email she sent. She's like, if you thought she was bad before, imagine what she's like when her husband's under internal affairs investigation. That I guess that's what we could do right now is I can give you a preview of what's going to happen tomorrow. We're going to show you. So Lizzie Proctor is emailing people in Western Massachusetts. She always goes after Western Mass. That's what the other girl she went after was too, who she called her work, and we got the number from. And I called him Sean Krusty. Well, it's a similar thing. He's not quite crusty. I said crusty on the Gulf. Okay. But anyway, she's going after people in I don't even know what town, but apparently the woman left a comment on social media about like Michael Proctor, maybe biting the bullet when this is all said and done, which is something that, we've all just thought, like nobody's saying we wish that happened. We're like, but it's a possibility. That's often what cops do. They don't go to jail. If they're facing like a decade in prison, a lot of them might take the easy way out. Now we hope we don't want that to happen. No, don't kill yourself. Don't do it. But they made that comment and she put it on her Instagram story. Lizzie Proctor did. Like, can you believe this? Can you believe this? Can you believe somebody would do this? Like as if she's the victim today. She like her husband is under investigation for covering up a murder, and somehow she's a victim. Again, and she's doing this again. It's just like I had a whole Lizzie Proctor rant I was going to do tonight. I'll save it for tomorrow. Oh, who else? We were going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Bukkake. We were going to talk about, I have to see if I have the freaking court audio from Monday. I mean, from Thursday. We got to get the mellow audio, guys. I feel bad for everyone that wasn't there and didn't get to see the judge yell at mellow. Like it was hilarious. Okay. So anyone else have anything they want to say? I'm really sorry about this. Will you fly back the blue flag at your new home? Okay. Portnoy, that was great. Yeah, Miller and his sexiness. But that's the difference. The people back in the Black Lives Matter days who didn't like the thin blue line thing, they didn't like it for the wrong reasons, right? They didn't like it for the wrong reasons. They didn't like it because they're saying that like, oh, everything is racist. Oh, these cops hate black people and they're so racist and they're so bad and fuck the police and all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying fuck corrupt cops. And in this particular situation, they're being corrupt. And certainly I don't trust them as much as I used to. Absolutely. But I'm not going to be like, fuck the police. That's never been my thing. Ever. I know way too many people that are police I have friends that are police. I would never say that. Anyone else? Brian Walsh is innocent. I don't know about that. I don't think so. I am with the friend of Daniels. Where does she stand? I don't know. I was surprised the two Dedham cops spoke for me. That was great to hear. Yeah. I mean, that was awesome. I mean, that's why we didn't get the dangerousness hearing, because the Dedham cops both side with me. And that charge is going nowhere. Like that. Come on. Violation of a restraining order. It's going nowhere. The only reason it didn't get dismissed is because the judge said that there was probable cause. Probable cause is like the lowest bar to get. She walked into my radius. Like that's not like, I didn't even realize she was there. That's probable cause. Okay. It's not going to trial. I wish it would. I wish this would go to trial, but it's not. Yeah, the Dedham cops were great. We're fantastic. We're fantastic. Is there an update on Proctor? Just he's under. Yeah, and people are asking, like, where's your new place? Not telling you. Not telling anyone. No offense. I think we've reached the point here with like where I am that like enough people have it out for me that I gain nothing from saying where I am. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The Needham report. The Needham report in the Karen Reed files. We got that police report actually. It's for DNA. So Proctor and Bukkake got their blood. Like a Needham cop had to go and pick up their DNA, whatever. So they were testing their DNA for something. They were doing it in Canton, but a Needham cop had to come and pick it up and bring it to Needham for something. I don't know. That's what the Needham thing is. You might have seen the Needham police report in the whatever Discovery. It's much ado about nothing. It's just we've known that those guys gave their DNA up. They got their DNA tested. It was like somehow a Needham police officer. I forget the guy's name. He was tasked, I believe, with like bringing it to Needham for something. I don't know, but I'd have to go and read it again because I don't have access to my computer. So people are saying no more bus stop lives. Where are we getting this from? Oh, no. I'm still going to get the kids on and off the bus every day. So I'm still getting the kids. That's the beauty of this. Like my life is really not going to be that much different. It's like, I think I wrote in one of my prison, I think it was part 3 of my prison diaries that like, prison was like life detox. Like my okay, I'm not a criminal. I haven't committed any crimes to be in here, but like my personal life was shit. I mean, look what I was doing. Look who I was running around with, people that are beneath me. Like, it's just like, I was looking for the biggest thrill, I was looking for a thrill and I was sneaking around and doing this and that. And, you start doing that, you start associating yourself with some shady, some seedy characters, quite frankly, people that women that you're just like, what am I doing here? What am I doing? And then one day it all just catches up to you. You're just addicted to it. And then next thing you know, you fall asleep behind the wheel of your car on Christmas Eve and you crash. And then there's a bolo out for you. And then you go to jail for 60 days. And you're like, wow, I really need to work on my taste in women. Like, this is not good. What am I doing? So it gave me time to evaluate that. Like, this person is so beneath me. What am I doing? So anyway, you're a smart man. Your dick is a fucking idiot. Fair enough. But so, yeah, I mean, it worked out well. So I got to I should have done this a long time ago, quite frankly. But once it's all over the news, then you really don't have a choice. So, I did it. And I'm still going to be able to get the kids on and off the bus every day because she's going to work. She works early. She has to get to work long before they get on the bus. Kids get on the bus late these days. So, I was able to keep doing that. And I still see him. I mean, it's really not that different. It's really not. They're in your life every day. So it's like, it is what it is. Trying to read some comments. What did she contact me? There were some threats. We got some threats. And I just didn't respond to them. So, again, just being mature about it. It's just like, why did she call you again? It's just like, the thing with restraining orders is if somebody has one on you, they can call you all they want. And often that's like, it's how they get you. And I knew it would happen eventually. So I just give it right to Tim Bradel, and you don't respond. Obviously don't respond and we'll deal with it later. Yes, this was brought up in the court. Are you going to KP's hearing tomorrow? Tomorrow's Sunday. So no, I'm not. I actually have a trial on Tuesday with Andrew Johnson, the guy, KP's boyfriend, who pushed me on the stairs, assaulted me. Yeah. So I think she has her hearing that day. We'll see, we'll see. So I'm not going to that. She unblocked me. Yeah. She said she fell asleep on the phone. That's what she wrote in the court docs. Anyone else have any other questions? Can you post the KP hearing audio? Yes, that is on my list to do. I shared it on Turtle Club, but we just need to have it whatever. What's up with Tanis Yannetti? That's David's sister and law partner who is now joining the team. But she's kind of always been low-key helping out with it, but now she's officially on it. Did Melo lose his driver's license? I don't know. But, yeah, Tully at a restaurant. We'll see. Upcoming court dates, places. I don't have court in mind till April 23rd. And we get to, and that's one glad I'm happy all this other shit is over in Dedham District with she who shall not be named. We're not even going to say her name anymore. I'm glad that's over because that's a distraction. Like the what's happened in Superior Court with this bogus witness intimidation. This is an important thing because the First Amendment is on trial here. And we need to focus on that, not some, personal life drama. Like, it's stupid. Am I getting a dog? Yes, I am getting a dog officially on the 30th. I was waiting to move into a place before I got the dog. So the 30th, I'm getting the dog. Melo looked sexy as fuck. Did he not? Is Proctor on paid leave? I don't believe so. There was a post made in the Justice Group that Proctor was on leave, but that is unconfirmed. So I asked the source about that, and she told me that she kind of heard it from someone who heard it from someone. And I immediately asked that the post be, she actually offered to remove the post from the group because it was definitely not. And I like to keep these groups as, again, I want to keep this legitimate. We can't have things being posted out. Like, I don't post anything I can't back up. That's my thing. I will not. I get a lot of tips. You guys saw in the notes that I took that I posted on the thing. A lot of that shit, I can't confirm any of that shit. So I didn't publish it. I don't publish anything that I am not 100% sure of. Okay. Anyone else? Where's that audio from the tow truck driver? Fall River Raw, I think, has it. The Globe is writing more. I did an interview with the Globe on, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday. A guy named Aidan Ryan. He's doing like a piece on me. Boston Magazine's doing a story on me. It's just like I got a lot of shit going on these days. But I'm just so happy to be out of jail. Like, you have no idea. I could be in jail right now. I thought I might be going to jail. I thought I'd be in jail for 120 days, guys. If you didn't see Turtle Club, they tried to put me in the can for 120 days. That's what Carmelo did. That piece of shit, Carmelo. Oh my God, he's evil. He wanted to put me in jail for 120 days. This is a fucking game to him. Oh, and Gretchen Voss. Gretchen, why is she coming to court still? Like, why is Gretchen still coming to court? What is her obsession with me? She sat with Grant Smith Ellis. It was bizarre. I don't know why she lowers herself to this. So glad you are free. Yeah, tell me about it. Thank you. I thought Boston Mag hated you. No, they wrote a great story about me with Monica Cannon Grant a couple of years ago. And so the editor is doing a piece on me. So she kind of did a day in the life with Turtleboy a week or so ago. And she's gonna keep shadowing me, and I think it's gonna be a good story. I trust, I don't really care if it's a good or bad story. Like, I think she'll do a good job, but I don't shy away from. A lot of people are like, don't talk to media that's friendly. Don't talk to media that's whatever. Like, that's not the way I operate. I'll talk to any media. I don't care. Gretchen just is she doesn't work for anyone. She's a, what do they call those people? Independent contractor, I guess. Will you be streaming with LTL, the Glare, at the next court date? When is the next court date? Is there another one coming up on the 20th or something? Somebody said, I don't even know. I don't know. Freelancer. There we go. Everybody's saying freelancer. I can't believe Melo had the balls to just show up whenever the fuck he felt like to. How wild is that? Melo just, dude. And that's the other thing. I wanted to show the Melo clip. That is the funniest 30-second clip I've ever seen. The Glare kept laughing at it, and I couldn't stop either. Just like when he gets out of the car, and he doesn't walk, he waddles. And then Tom CPU goes, "How are you today, sir? How are you today, sir?" And then this other guy goes, "Hey, your minions are here. Your minions are here." And then somebody else goes, "Yeah, you just come whenever you feel like it." then he goes right over the railing. He can't even walk up the stairs. He's got to grab the railing. You hear this woman yell, "Are you okay, Mr. Mello?" It's too funny. It's too funny. But again, it's not the same if you can't share it. See what I'm saying? That's why we have to do it tomorrow. You know, that's why we have to do it tomorrow. All right. The March 20th court date. Okay, there is a court date, March 20th. Okay. Well, maybe we'll have to do that again. I had a great time. We had like 6,500 people on there. It was wild. Any sanctions on Mello? We're working on that. They asked for a 2-week extension to respond to that. But I'm so glad we can focus on the actual witness intimidation case because we just need to destroy that. Did the judge chastise him on being late? Nope. I guess you could just show up whenever you feel like it. Anyone else? Anyone else have any questions before we call it a night and we move on to tomorrow? That true crime and wine chick thinks that Mello said hello TV minions. No, stop it. I mean, that woman, her name is Karen, I think. She invited me on her TikTok a bunch back in the day, and I didn't do it just because she seemed a little bit like, like a wino. And she's one of these people who flipped. So go with your instincts. And Sean said this tonight, and I agree with this 100%. I have more respect for the people who, like, to the Carl Dougals of the world, who were just 100% Karen Reed is guilty the entire time. I have more respect for them, and I don't have any respect for them. I have more respect for them than the people who were team free Karen Reed and then like switched. Like, they're the stupidest people. They are the dumbest. The dumbest. Because as this has gone on, more and more information has come out showing her innocence. And then to switch after hearing all that, it's like, come on. Come on. And she's one of them. Somebody said, I hope you work things out, Sean. I have nothing against Sean. Again, how about this? I'll offer this to Sean. Sean's excuse for not wanting to talk to me on the phone is he's worried that, like, they have my devices, right? That they have my devices and they're going to, like, listen in on him. And he doesn't really trust me because, like, they might have offered me a deal to, like, give us McDonough and we'll take it easy on you or some shit. And then maybe I took it, something like that. So why don't we just do this? So if Sean's worried about my phones, I officially offer him that I will come on his show or he can come on mine. And then we don't have to worry about phones being bugged because we're broadcasting to the world. Like, our conversation is broadcast to the world. So we don't need to worry about Brian Tully listening on our conversation because he's listening anyway. He's going to watch it. So why don't we just do that? We just have a conversation about Karen Reed case. That's it. Maybe we can start off by hashing out our differences and then move on and then virtual shake hands. And then we talk about Karen Reed. Why don't we just do that? That's what I offered to Sean. But I'm predicting right now he's not going to take it. He will not take me up on that offer. Because it's just like, I've seen this pattern before. We've all seen it. Someone comes on my somebody who no one's heard of before, like Krusty Panties, right? Comes on my platform, kind of builds a rapport with the audience, gets a lot of attention that they would not have gotten had they not come on the platform, and then is like, see ya. Like, I'm going to go and do using your platform to build. Next thing you know, there's a merch store. And it's just like, I've seen this before. I know how this one goes. So again, I would, and it's just like, I would ask him, let's just talk, brother. Let's just talk. You don't want to return my texts? Fine. Okay. Don't return my text. Just come on the show and talk. How about that? Okay. Grant challenged me to a debate. Grant's not a serious person. I only debate serious person. So serious people. That's it. Okay. Anybody else? Yeah, Brett's another one. I mean, they're all the same. We've seen this all before. Yeah, KP had a tough week, man. She got fired. She got not indicted. She got charged with a felony, and she got HBO slapped on her. Not a good week for her. Not a good week. Oh, and boy, Michael Proctor is under internal affairs investigation. So that's not good. Okay. Anyone else? Give you guys 2 minutes and then we're going to call it a night. What would be awesome is inviting KP on your show. I've done that a million times. She won't take it up on the offer. I don't know anything about the Ken Berkowitz thing. I haven't had time to hear it. Anybody else? Let's see. I'm trying to read the comments here. Why is he ending so early? Because I don't have my computer. Guys, I don't have my computer. Kind of dog you getting? French bulldog. My computer broke 30 minutes before the show was supposed to start. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. Relax and chill. Right. I wanted to do the show tonight. I'm so pissed I can't. Have you heard from Walsh? No, I have not. How about having Melanie Little on? I'd love to have Melanie Little on. I didn't realize I talked to her in October before I got arrested. I went through my emails. Her and I have talked before. So I got to reach out to her. I've been meaning to. Because her show is great. I love Melanie Little show. But when she does Karen Reed streams, I watch every minute of it. I love the Glare. I love LTL. I love Dave McGrath. I love them all. But I like hers the most because she's a lawyer. That's why I like her take on it. Because and she's so pro Karen Reed. That's what I love about her. Is she gets it. A lot of these lawyers haven't really looked into it. I went on Law and Crime with one the other day who didn't know shit. So at 9 p.m. tomorrow. That's correct. 9 p.m. tomorrow. What happened to the barber? He got 5 to 7. He's in Shirley. So free LC. Anyone else? Okay. All right. Yeah, the Dog Expert show. I watched that in jail. It was awesome. It was awesome. Defendant. That's actually how it's pronounced. It's defendant. I know Ken Mello does it that way, just to be a douche, but okay. All right, guys. So again, we're gonna do this tomorrow night at 9, the real show, and gonna call it a night now. But I love you guys, and hope Sean takes me up on the offer. I'd love to do that, and that's it. Peace, Turtle Riders.